Death Race 2019, a crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. Now in the brawl race, you can't damage other players. You can't ram them and do damage. Your weapons, I don't think your weapons even shoot actually, but they certainly don't do any damage. All weapons do in race is slow you down. They're extra mass on your build, it slows your acceleration, makes it harder to go around corners. So putting weapons on, or in fact pretty much anything other than your cabin, your frames and boosters and either some wheels or some hovers, is pretty much a waste of time. Oh, apart from fuel tanks maybe. If you can come in first, you can get some extra fuel. If you come second, that's still a loss, so you don't get any fuel. However, you can damage yourself. If you run headfirst into a cliff face, you go boom. Or you can also hit the gates or any other bits of the landscape and destroy your crash. You get respawned, but then your boosters are empty of fuel and you get respawned at the last checkpoint, and it can be a long way to limp to get to the next checkpoint where you get some more fuel, particularly if you are in a hover and you're at the hover limited speed, which is a lot slower than the wheeled vehicles. So you'll see many people, if they crash, you see so and so is destroyed, and then immediately after so and so is destroyed as they leave the game, leave the race rather. They just quit out rather. Oops! Oh dear! See, I managed to ram myself into that ramp. Bit careless. Never mind. But anyway, yes. Other than crashing into things, there's only one more way to get destroyed, and that's just to go too fast, just plain too fast. You haven't hit anything, no one's hit you, nothing. You've done nothing wrong except go too fast, and the vehicle just disintegrates, which is a real pain in the bum. And this disintegration speed seems to be a lot lower for hovers than it is for wheeled vehicles. So wheeled vehicles can often go faster than hovers. Okay, the hover's still got the edge on its manoeuvrability and controllability. It can turn corners a lot easier. It can pre-turn. I can get through the gates a lot easier. I don't skid all over the place like wheeled vehicles do. So hovers are definitely still got the edge. But if you're of a mean and nasty frame of mind, you could make a wheeled vehicle and put some hooks on the front and then lots of boosters, and then maneuver yourself behind a hover and then start boosting and then keep boosting until the hover gets destroyed. And because you're a wheeled vehicle, you haven't met your disintegration speed yet, so you carry on going. Bearing what I've just said in mind, let's watch the race again and keep your eye on Calm Ace there. Do you see him? He's got wheels, he's got some boosters, and he's made some prongs up the front of his vehicle that make it easier to catch hovers. So let's watch him and look at Grolka. Watch, there's Calm Ace, he's hooked him, boost, 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 boom, goes Grolka. Calm Ace has deliberately destroyed one of the other players. Why would you do that? Is he just jealous of players who've got hovers? Maybe. Or is he one of those people who just get their kicks by spoiling other people's fun? I saw Calm Ace in quite a few races last race day, and he tried exactly the same thing on with me. And in fact, if you watch carefully now, here he tries it again. Well, he tries it for the first time on me, but luckily he fluffed it and I got away. So is it his ploy to beat hovers? Well, I suppose it's a valid ploy given the nature of this game. Seems a bit mean for race where you can't hurt each other, but that's what he did, and he keeps on doing it. But he seems to be a bit of a sore loser. If it doesn't go, watch now, he muffs up his acceleration smashes into the rock face, and then he quits out of the game. Wheeled vehicles pushing hovers through their disintegration speed. Is it a valid tactic? Is it poor sportsmanship? Maybe it's a protest against having hovers and wheeled vehicles in the same race. Let me know what you think in the comments below.